Welcome back after 5 or 6 years to the first ever episode on FIFA 17, our first ever FIFA video on this YouTube channel. And it's AS Roma, Totti's last dance. We're going to pick up FIFA 17 here. I've been seeing it everywhere. People talking about getting back into playing the game. So we're going to play a classic FIFA save here with one of the most iconic players in Italy in his last season. Roma are kind of in between generations here. Before we get there, we're going to be in the Champions League. In real life, Roma went out in the playoffs to Porto, who are ironically in our group. So we'll get a bit of real life revenge there. But it's just a FIFA thing. We have to have so many Italian teams in the top group. So we have to be there. And yeah, Totti are in between generations. They've got some great players. Totti and De Rossi are representing Roma. Salah and Nainggolan are the new era, sort of. So we're hoping to pick up and win Totti some stuff. We've got some objectives for the save. We want to win something this season. Coppa Italia, Serie A, Europa League, Champions League, whatever we can end up in. We have to play Totti pretty much all the time. I want him playing against all of the big names. And we want scalps. It's Totti's last season. And the only way to go out is like the Grim Reaper. We are knocking on every door. Juve, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Lazio, Fiorentina, whoever. We want big wins over big teams this season. We want to try and collect a few individual awards. We want most clean sheets, most goals, most assists. There's our European International Cup group as well. Malaga, Spartak Moscow and Zenit. Pretty happy with that. There's some objectives. It's very different from modern FIFAs. We can get sacked. Hopefully we won't, or else this series will not be ideal. I think they want us to get to the quarterfinals of the Cup, Champions League places in the league. There's a quick rundown of our squad. We are going to start Alisson. I love Wojciech Szczesny. Absolute goat from my Arsenal team, but we're going to run Alisson. We're going to get rid of a few guys. We've kind of a big enough squad, especially because we're only going to play one season, so it's going to be all about trying to emphasize how good guys like Manolas are. We're going to try and bring Rudiger up. Thomas Vermaelen, another former Arsenal player. Fazio is terrible. He's got really low speed, so we're going to bring back Castan. Elio Capardossi feels kind of like a FIFA guy. I signed him on everything, or would scout him and then not sign him because he was bad on most games, but I feel like he used to be good. Maybe that's wrong. Emerson we do have to keep because all of our other left backs are on loan. For some reason, I don't know what Roma were doing at the time, but we have all left backs on loan. De Rossi has a really good card. Decent stats still. I think he's only got another season or two left. Van Keer, never heard of him. Paredes, the thug of the last World Cup. Strittman has a pretty decent card. Nainggolan, great stuff. Great stats, long shots for days. Getting rid of some random scrubs here. Totti himself cannot run at all, but he has great stats on the ball, so we're going to try and do that. Salah's got great stuff, even though he's only 81. Iturbe is a bit of a FIFA hero. Dzeko, going to rely a lot on him. Technically, we only have him and Doumbia, but we brought Doumbia back, paid that fee. We're not really too fussed about being super realistic, and Shel Sharawi is also another big star. We kind of need a left winger and a cam. That's kind of the goal for us at the minute. Bring in two players, maybe one. We are going to change to 4-3-3 with an attacking midfielder. That's going to be Totti's position. It means he doesn't have to run very much, and he can still have an impact on the game and hopefully get goals and assists. We are also going to have Salah and El Shaarawy cutting inside, getting in behind. Classic FIFA stuff. Dzeko's going to hold up the ball. We've played a couple games by now. This is post-recorded, so let me know how it sounds. Let me know how it goes. My normal mic is broken, so I'm having to record this in a different way. So we'll see how the quality sounds. But yeah, we should be getting into our first game here very soon. Elio Capardossi does want to play, but we do not play him. Our first game instead is against Malaga in the European International Cup. Totti there, the man himself, captain's armband. Not a lot actually happens in the first half of this game. It's a bit boring, but we do get an absolute classic sub for the save in a wee second here. There they are, the two men who are going to really impact this save at the best level. And we do start off with a wee header out, 9 goal and out to Totti. The man who just came on finds his fellow substitute Mo Salah on the wing, cutting inside, driving the ball across the box and finding Edin Dzeko for the only goal of the game in this one, for us anyway. And well, we do make a little mistake in the follow-up, but again, Salah down the line, great ball across the box, hopefully a lot of that this season. And yeah, Malaga worked the ball well here, out wide. They switch play, I think, in a second here. Probably shouldn't try to predict what's happening, but yeah, they do. Ball out wide, into our box. Mario Rua chips our own goalkeeper. Mostly my fault. I did think that I would just head it back to the goalkeeper, but instead he chipped the goalkeeper, hit the post and scored. So what can you do? That is the only other goal in the game actually now, this time officially, but not my proudest moment. Thought he would head it back, guess the cross was too low, hit my own post. Not a bad game. Salah was good. He probably so far has been one of the most fun players to use. Ashrawi's decent, but it's been a pretty good team so far. This Malaga game was a bit of a warm-up. I have not played FIFA, never mind FIFA 17 specifically, for a really long time, so getting back into the use of it. I can't remember any of the things that are overpowered or OP either, so no cheating will be going on. Second game, straight into it. We do make some subs and some rotations because it's pre-season for a big game against Zenit St. Petersburg.
We are at the second match stage for you. Well, obviously
I actually think that this FIFA looks really, really nice, other than the fact that loads of my players don't have face packs. Or not face packs, face scans. Looks great. Zenit on the attack, some absolutely terrible defending from me, pulling everybody across to the ball, sends them 1-0 up. I missed the second goal, so good editing here. As for Martin bundles over the Zenit striker, I think, in the box. Bit of a clumsy one. Not an ideal scenario. 56 minutes in, we're 2-0 down in a pre-season friendly to Zenit. It's Javi Garcia. He's a bit cultural. I remember him being on loads of stuff. Striker number 11 sends Allison the wrong way. We've got a wee corner here. Florenzi brings the ball across. Short corner, finds Castan, finds Perotti, who gets cleaned out in the box in the 78th minute. As we get our penalty here, which I could not remember how to take these. This was the first penalty that we got in this episode. The first penalty I had got in this FIFA. So you can see the lines up and everything. We're a bit of a noob. We are playing on world class, but I don't know, the line and all. Keeper dives the right way. Florenzi maybe isn't taking the next penalty. I don't think we have a good penalty taker. We did bring Dumbia on the left wing. He was a bit of a game changer for us in this. Super quick. Fouled in the box here. Earns us another penalty. The opportunity to right our wrong here. That defender gets sent off. 2 penalties given away in the same game for him. We're not going to let Florenzi take the same one. As you can see, our stats are not great. Dzeko's going to take this one. Line up again. Same side. Dzeko scores. Bottom corner. Celebrations from the big number 9. 2 goals in pre-season. Not a bad start for him. Again, abusing Dumbia down the wing. Understanding his pace. Pace is always kind of the bet in FIFA. Tried to play the ball across. Slide tackled in. 3rd penalty of this game. Pre-season is a bit crazy. Referee is really a bit of a job's worth, taking this really seriously. Edin Dzeko again, same side for the 3rd time in a row. Missed again. Didn't think of that actually whenever I rewatched this before. But 3 penalties to the same side. Don't know what I expected. Crazy attempt. There's, if we look at some of our player stats, running through the guys. guys who are playing in pre-season. At the minute, we're putting Perotti everywhere. We got a couple bids in pre-season here. Don't know if it was because we brought him back, but Doumbia attracted loads of attention. Florenzi got a couple bids. Perotti got a lot of bids as well, actually. I think if we were to play a second season, Perotti's the kind of guy I would sell, but so far, not really. Only one goal in this game, I believe. Some bad defending, if I remember correctly, too. Try to close down the play there. Spartak play out from our corner, running down the pitch.
Some potential in this move.
We drag Manolas out there. Rudiger wins it back briefly, loses it. Ball out wide. We're out of position. Nope. Spawn Manolas confused me on commentary. So that was the only goal. No wins in pre-season. 1 draw, 2 losses to Russian Premier Division sides. We are not killing it. Could be better. But again, learning curve, 3 warm-up games really, if you think about it. More bids for Doumbia. Manolas got a couple bids. I think if we were playing realistically, we might have sold him here. I'm not sure how long he'd been at Roma for this point. But 84 rated centre-back. Very, very good. Great stats. We look at our shortlist here. Some FIFA classics. I signed Chris Quito every time I played in Italy when I was that age. Every time. If my Italian teams needed a left-back, Chris Quito came in. Very good FIFA player. Rafa Calhanoglu, he played for loads of Italian teams, if I'm right. Lucas Piazon, Adam Meyer, Hakim Ziyech. We needed a cam. We wanted somebody young anyway, even though we're only maybe going to play 1 season, 2 at a push, I think. We wanted a left wing. We do have a FIFA GOAT down there, if you can see him. Big Emenike. But Quintero is who we decide on. I don't know if we do in this clip. Bruno is, or Bruna even, great player. Look at those stats. 84 acceleration, 83 agility. Very, very good. Money's not a huge object for us. Sofian Boufal as well. Good stats. I think, yeah, we go and bid on Quintero here. He's got loads of potential. A bit of a FIFA classic. Don't know where he is in real life now. Might try and find that out for the next episode, but bit of a James Rodriguez regen, I feel like, at this time. Kind of spawned in after he left. He was hitting Real Madrid at this time. I think he's on the FIFA load-in menu, isn't he? James Rodriguez in Real Madrid. And then we put in some bids, eventually signed big Juan Fernando Quintero. Bit of a FIFA classic. Also doesn't have a face scan, which is kind of surprising. I feel like now in FIFA, everybody does. Obviously, Spurs bidding for Nainggolan. I think we got a couple bids for Nainggolan there, so all rejected for him. Again, a guy maybe in a modern save or a save where we were trying to be realistic, we might sell Rajan Nainggolan, but he means way too much for this team, and we're going to score a screamer with him. That's a backup goal, but I would like to score a screamer with Rajan Nainggolan. I feel like he's one of those kind of guys. Sticking in some bids for Sofian Boufal here. Really hoping for the best. This, a lot of nostalgia here. A little bit of the menu. I don't know if they still do this in FIFA, but being able to see who the game thinks were your best players. And then we start our season here against Udinese. Bit of a boring game, if I remember this. Yeah, so we're going to break here. El Shaarawy gets through on goal. Drives to the keeper. Good save from the keeper. Hits the post and it's getting cleared. Not too much we can do. Udinese have a break here in the second half. Terrible defending again for me, something I'm going to have to work on. But a great save from Alisson and cleared by Rudiger. 0-0 draw against Udinese. Not the worst, not the best. Something we can build off of, a clean sheet. Some finishing needs to be improved. El Shaarawy's finishing is not great. We have played a couple more games since then. Not a great finisher, unfortunately, but what can you do? Cagliari in the final game of the episode, just trying to finish up here.
After that promotion campaign, wonderful stuff.
But Cagliari again, still both teams we played today in Serie A. They're newly promoted according to the game right now, and we're going to give them a little bit of a welcome to the NBA moment for the Serie A. El Shaarawy inside, Edin Dzeko finds Mo Salah. They win the ball back. El Shaarawy finds it again. Totti finds Salah, turns, bottom corner, bang. 3 minutes in, Welcome to the Serie A. Welcome to Totti's last dance, Mo Salah. We win the ball back again here. 7 minutes in, I think this clip is. Nainggolan drives, big shot, hits the post. That screamer is coming. I feel it at some point. Through this guy's legs, we shoot. That's how powerful these shots are. Florenzi lining up a free kick here. We do keep. I kept this in the edit because I am terrible free kicks, so you guys are just going to have to get used to that. This is maybe the best that you're going to see. Whenever they bring up the drill before a game, I sky every single one, so I had to keep that in the edit. Pressing here from Totti. I said he couldn't run, but can't complain too much. Dzeko wins this here with the press. Finishes it past his man. 2-0 going into halftime. Absolutely no complaints. The two most important players of the squad, arguably not called Totti, have both opened their accounts this game. Dzeko had a good preseason, so no complaints. Cagliari building down the wing here. Ball in the box. Rudiger heads it out. We pass instead of clearing. A big faux pas in FIFA all the time. Bad defending again. Cagliari man smacks the ball at Rudiger. Hits off of his legs. And Rudiger sends the ball in past our keeper. No clean sheet in this game, but we are going to go and build on a bit of a lead here. Dzeko plays it out wide. Florenzi finds Salah. First shot hits the post. Second shot finds the back of the net. For the save, will the Roman Emperor be handing over the crown to the Egyptian king? What a handover. Breaking again down the line here. New man Quintero with the ball. Driving. Cuts back inside. Finds Mo Salah for the third. Smacks it past the keeper. Big game for Salah. Big game for us. Really needed that. Bit of confidence for me as well. Hadn't played that much FIFA. Felt good to get a win. World class isn't the most difficult, but I feel like on Legendary sometimes you just can't win. Breakdown of some of our players. Good games for the front three. De Rossi and the midfielders were pretty okay. Totti had a good game. We replaced him with Quintero. Good games for Florenzi as well going forward. Manolas Rudiger got a good game despite conceding an OG. And Quintero, 8.2, not bad. Back into the short list here. Going to stick some more bids out. Back in for Soufiane Boufal. And I think after this we go for Rafa as well. Lille wanted 30 million at one point. We've put it to 25. I don't know if this was before or after Boufal played for Southampton, but not sure. Rafa, not sure if he ever became that good in real life, but his FIFA card's great. We put a 20 million pound bid in. Boufal for 25 is what we end up going with. Had to fix our budgets and stuff too. As you can see, we have the wrong stuff, but I went back and fixed our budgets so that we could pay Boufal what we needed to. This clip is probably before that because I am struggling to do the math here. Eventually though, yeah, I go back and fix it. We pay him 60k. I did check. That's not too bad for us. Most of our sort of Streetman and co who sit on the bench, I think they're on 60k too. So it's in and around that spot. Spent most of our money this summer. Big transfers. Lewandowski to Bayern. This is kind of the top 10 to 15 I think I'll show you. Hamsik leaving is great. Weakens one of our rivals. Bojan to Atletico Madrid. Slimani to Sunderland. That seems to happen all the time. Boufal to us is in there. Not a bad wee run. Pastore to Real Madrid. Never. Martinez and Laporte. Chelsea signing new back two. Marquinhos to Everton is a crazy signing. Once we didn't pick up Rafa, he went to Borussia Dortmund. Silesen to Milan. He's going to take Donnarumma's space, I guess. Replacing Donnarumma before he's even had a chance to break out. We're going to show you, just to finish off here, some of our player stats, the calendar, the league, and our in-game league stats. So top goal scorers in the league, top goal scorers, and top assisters in the league. Some development for some of our players. I think we started training after this episode. I don't know if I started using it yet. I can't remember if it's 2 OP or not. I don't want to have a bunch of 85 rated players by the end of the season because we were spamming that. But yeah, good first episode. Let me know if there's anything else you need to change. Hopefully at some point I'll get a real mic so that I'm not recording into my phone. But just wanted to get this first episode here. Need to go and edit a thumbnail and stuff like this for the videos, so let me know any complaints. Anybody you'd like to see us sign, I'll probably not have January done for quite a while, so any FIFA 17 goats you would like to see in this episode or in this save, and any other teams that you'd like us to play for. Would you like to see Borussia Dortmund with Haaland and Jude? Would you like to see Arsenal sign a striker to help Mesut Ozil beat Henry's assist record? What do we want to do? I'm happy to play a couple games of this, get a full season out. Do you guys want to see a second season? Next episode, we play Sampdoria, PSG, Fiorentina, and Crotone, I think, is the fourth team. Going to be roughly 4 to 5 games every episode. Hopefully, they're not all 20 minutes. We'll try and condense it down a wee bit, but just a quick run through. Good first episode. Thank you guys very much. Bye.